Hello, my precious peeps. It's Antoinette here. Thanks for coming by for another video. It's Packer football weekend. John's having his annual party. It's the Vikings tomorrow. Last week we killed the Bears. Tomorrow, the Vikings. So I'm making a cheeseball. I'm making... You know, the Vikings look a little better this year than the Bears do. So I'm a little worried. Or not worried. Concerned. We'll see how it goes. But I've got Valerie Bertinelli's. It's off of the Food Network channel website. Valerie Bertinelli's football cheeseball. Now, I'm not making the herbed crackers that she's using in here. John's got some crackers. I'll be making my own sesame seed crackers, which I did a video on. But I'm going to add more herbs this time. And I'm going to bring those. But it starts out, here we go. A pound of cream cheese. I got 2 packages of Philly right here. Hey, how do you like my new, my little kitchen island? It's portable. I can put it out there in the garage. It's great. I love it. It's got it from Amazon. I'll leave a link. Okay, anyway, it's so cute. Then you take an 8-ounce package of shredded cheese, or you can shred it yourself if you're into that. So I'm just going to pour the whole thing in there. Let me cut it. All right, and then we're going to put in some hot sauce. All right, now I have the sriracha and I have some Tabasco. So it calls for, let's see, 3/4 teaspoon of hot sauce. I got 3/4 right here. So I'm going to put 3/4 of the sriracha, however you say that. This is the real stuff. And then I'm just going to splash in a little Tabasco as well. Okay, that should do. Then we want 3/4 teaspoon of, what's this here sauce? All right, 3/4. I've never made a cheese ball before. Mary Lou used to do it for, I forget what some private club, and they had the big secret recipe. And they quit doing it just last year, and they finally gave the recipe out to everybody. So John has the recipe, and it's pretty good. All right, so then next we have, onion powder and garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon of each. All right. Yeah, Buffy's wondered what's all going on around here. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I was moving all the furniture around, so she's wondering. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of each. Now, the next step is a medium shallot, which I have here. The Vidalia, and with this here size, very small chunks. However, Kim, my girlfriend, she cannot bite into an onion. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up first without the shallot, because that's the last ingredient before we start forming this thing. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll make a little ball for her. Okay, I have it all mixed up. It's really good. Very good. Yummy. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is roll Kim's into a little ball. She's not going to get the football shape. She'll have a little cheese ball. So I did wash my hands, but here's a little cheese ball. I'm going to just roll it into a nice little ball. And then it's going to go in the fridge for a few hours. Carrie and I are going over to St. Gabriel's, which is, well, it's a church, but they have an annual flea market every year, and we go every year. So I'm going on over there, and you're probably coming with me. All right, so next up, I'm going to grab my Vidalia slicer. I haven't even used it yet. The instructions are still in here. I will definitely link this up. All right, let me tell you about the features of this thing. Now they have an additional blade, which is really cool. So like I showed you, got the little teeny weeny dicer. This is for mushrooms. It's a straight slice. And this is for mushrooms, strawberries, avocado, peaches, nectarines, that sort of thing. And then here's the bigger chop, or chopped. Chopped, diced, and sliced. So I'm going to use the itsy bitsy one. It also comes with this handy dandy tool to clean it. This is important not to lose. It's very helpful. And then what's nice here, this little pull tab, I'll come show you. This is for easy cleaning. See, you just pull it right off. So I'm liking that feature. All right, so then, oh, and now it has these little rubber footings. It didn't have that before either. So they've really improved upon this design. Very happy with it. Okay. Well, I liked it before. Now I'm just going to love it. All right, it slides right on there. Okay, I'm grabbing my shallot. Just going to lop off the ends and the skin. I have never used a shallot before. I always thought that when they said shallot that it was a green onion. But it's not. I asked the guy at the store because the recipe called for 1 medium shallot. I'm like, well, green onions are like, you know, green onions. But no, he said, I didn't know that either until I started working here. So he directed me over to the shallots. So I'm going to take off this whole skin. And this is perfect because it comes in 2 pieces. All right, let's try it like this. I had to cut it. Ooh. They're very beautiful slices. From what I can tell, a shallot is a pretty tough onion. That's what it seems to me. It seems really tough. But it's very simple to... Oh yeah, that's a lot of skin. These are very strong. Whew. So I guess that's the deal. Strong onion. I'm about to cry. Woo! Woo-wee! What I love about this is they're so uniform in size. Okay. Oh, my eyes are burning. All right. So now I'm going to pour out the shallot and fold it in. Fold it into my cheese ball. I'm actually going to use my hands. That would be better. Yeah, there's no way that Kim could deal with this shallot onion in here. Okay. Cheese ball is all mixed up. I'm going to wash my hands. And then we're going to shape it into a football. Okay, there's my football. All right, I'm going to wrap her on up and get her into the refrigerator. and head on out the door. This is what I bought at St. Gabriel's. Isn't it cute? Oh, this woman was making these. She had so many beautiful little bird baths. Yeah. But this is the one, $25. It's just stunning. Anyway, I didn't take any video footage over there because the sun was so bright and I couldn't even see. So, it's beautiful. Okay, it is now 4:30 and I still have a lot to do. So, we're going to make the topping for the cheese ball. And so I've got this, the Fisher walnut halves and pieces. And I got the Kerrygold unsalted butter. So Valerie says unsalted butter. Now she used this also for the crackers. The cracker recipe is actually cooking wheat thins, but dressing it up with, garlic, herb butter, and baking it for a while. So since we're not doing that, I'm not going to make quite as much, but 1 1/4 cups of walnuts, and you just put it out on a cookie sheet, spread that out. I could have used the smaller one, it looks like. Looks like a lot more when it's in the measuring cup than on the pan. The oven is preheating to 350. So I'm going to just grab some of the Kerrygold. I imagine that it's unsalted because the nuts are so salty. So, let's see. We'll just take, like, this much should be plenty. What is that? 2 tablespoons. Her recipe called for 4, but that was going all over the crackers and as well, so I'm pretty much having it. And then she wanted fresh herbs of rosemary and thyme, but I'm not doing that because I'm not making the crackers, so I'm just sticking with my regular old McCormick Italian seasoning that I'm putting in there. So I'm going to just put a palmful of herbs, of the Italian seasoning here, and I'm going to nuke it. Okay, I have the herb butter out of the microwave. It smells very aromatic, and then I just put the rest of the Kerrygold butter in a baggie. For next time I need unsalted. I rarely need unsalted, but so I will have unsalted for my next recipe. Now I'm just going to drizzle this all over the walnuts. That looks about the right amount. We're going to just bake that for 8 minutes, and then I'm going to chop up the walnuts, and then I'll get the cheese ball out of the refrigerator, and we're going to roll it into the walnuts and top off that football. Back in a flash. Here's my nice football out of the refrigerator, and it's holding together really nicely, and I had a lot of patience and chopped these walnuts very finely and evenly and consistently, and they taste really good and seasoned. So now what I'm going to do is just press them in to the football. Like so. All around the football. And when I get that done, I'll meet you over at the island, and we will dress that baby up. Okay, we're back at the chopping block. All right, it looks pretty magnificent. Look. So the most difficult part about it was transferring it to the serving platter. Of course, I'm using the gold, my lemon Federalist china that I use for daily wear from the 70s, 2 spatulas. And that's how I got it off of the cutting board here. And that worked like a charm. So next, we're just going to finish it off. So I'm taking 1 piece of string cheese, mozzarella. I'm going to slice it all the way down on one side. Not a whole lot. Pretty thin. Super thin. Like so. And let's see. Alright, I'm going to have to trim just a tad off of the skinniest end. Want this pretty consistent in size. And maybe just the soft end of there too. I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to have to get that in there. All right, that looks good. So I'm going to cut it from the other side because I want that rounded edge. You know, I'm still a fan of Valerie Bertinelli. I mean, I grew up with her. We were about a year apart. And, I mean, I would come home from school every day to run home and watch one day at a time. Oh, I wanted to be like her. All right, that was until Mary Tyler Moore. When I got older, I wanted to go work with Lou Grant. Anyway. All right, so then on this side, all right, I'm going to put that stripe there. All right, now we're going to take one line. Well, we can cut it in half now. And we're going to take one skinny line here. This is the tedious part, but, you know, I'm okay with tedious. All right. So I'm going to put this in the middle. One stripe there. And then I'm going to make little strips. Let's see, we'll go like this. Yeah, I'm only going to do like 3 little seams. You know, the little seams of the football. That'll be cute. Oh, it's starting to look like a football, all right. Okay, this one's a little too thick. Almost there. All right. Here, this one looks good. Almost done. All right. This isn't exactly like no work. It takes a little time. This is, you know, maybe more appropriate for Super Bowl. But no, I know. Honestly, John has a party once a year. And so I wanted to bring something nice for him. Okay, here we go. Just going to push him in there. You know, I think that this strip here needs to be a little longer. Yeah. on this end. Or no, I could just move the seams in more. That's it. There we go. There's my football cheese ball. So tomorrow, we'll finish it off with a taste test. And see how everybody likes it, including myself, because I can't taste it right now. But, yeah. All I can have is the string cheese leftovers. Looks really cute. I didn't like just only having 3 seams, so I dressed it up a little better. And then also over there is Kim's little onion-free cheese ball for her. But, yeah, it should be good.